Werewolf, you're joking, right?
Look, I realize how it comes across, and I wish I was, but at that time I worked for the FBI agency that began monitoring them. We'd begun studying these people who were some sort of distinctive species that were once biologically human. And so these evolved creatures were designed to hunt with ruthless efficiency, shapeshifting into these savage like werewolves. Look, we began getting lots of these strange reports of missing people in one specific area, Canada. And so, something didn't add up due to the geographical location, had nothing but wilderness with little signs of civilization. And so, we thoroughly began scouting the area in choppers and on foot, surveilling the area around us. After an hour of searching, we came across about a dozen of these wolf-like creatures hiding within the shadows of this forest, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell are these things? After we realized this place was infested with these shape-shifting creatures. Through many attempts, we finally managed to capture one and take it back to the lab for further studying. The discoveries we made that night, we'd started to run diagnostics and tests on this shapeshifter, completely changing our views upon our scientific beliefs.
What did you find?
Buddy, we got the head researcher to test this thing, and I've never seen anything quite like it, Joe. It had no weakness, healing rapidly from injury, savage strength, and uncontrollable hunger. The list just keeps going. But worse than that, a few weeks later after capture, we made a serious mistake of leaving him alone inside this containment unit with only 2 guards patrolling. The next day, I walk inside the lab to find complete chaos. During the full moon, the subject had escaped from containment, taking out, the guards with precision. I was shocked, as I'm thinking to myself, what have I done? I'd basically unleashed this beast into the United States. And so, we geared up ascending in the choppers as we are surveilling the area, hoping this nightmare comes to an end. But then, through scouting above the trees, we came across what looked like a hidden lab in the middle of the forest.
You're telling me you found more of these savage-like werewolves inside a hidden lab?
Yes, Joe. I'd found the source of these modified werewolves being created. I couldn't believe it, and so we descended down in the chopper to inspect this hidden lab located in the middle of the forest. We went inside, and Joe, I've never seen anything quite like it. We immediately detained the researchers working there, and we then passed hundreds of files, and so I began to examine them. It was some sort of, experiment, injecting these werewolf-like traits into volunteers. As I looked closer, that's when I realized these were the names of the missing people in Canada. Joe, there were hundreds of them. I said to the head researcher, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "Creating a new derivative species." I was cut off by the head in command as he said, "You're going to want to see this." And so, I followed him down this large hall and into this dark, long room. Joe, there were just hundreds of these feral werewolves, each bloodthirsty and ruthless.